Gail.
How you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How impressive was Oladipo tonight? And we heard that he got a few extra snaps or whatever in practice this week because of what was going on with K. Calla. But for a true freshman to come in and do what he did, how impressive was Oladipo tonight?
Just being ready, whenever your name is called. We push our younger guys a lot during practice. So whenever situations like this do happen, they'll be ready. There's no drop off, there's no nerves or anything like that. They know they're ready and they're ready to go out and play. Same thing as Rodney. Rodney came in today, he had a day. So it's just really the way that they prepare. They really buy in and they really just love being around us, being around football. So I'm really impressed with those guys right now being able to just come step up and just play the way that they did.
Avalos was saying that just by the look in your eye, he could tell that you were ready for business today. What was it about this game, your prep, that obviously allowed you to come in and do what you did?
I'm just really working on myself, working on a process right now before every game where I just know I'm locked in. Right now, I'm very focused on this game of football. I'm very focused in the film room, studying everybody, studying film and such like that. And I just, whenever the time is right, I'm just ready to go. I'm ready to go out, have fun. I know that I'm confident, and I know that the coaches have instilled that confidence in me, especially with the scheme. And I know my teammates are ready, so that just gets me off flowing. I just know it's ready to go, time to
go. You've played on defenses that struggled to create turnovers. That was not the case tonight. It seemed like everybody had one. When so many people are involved in creating turnovers, how much fun is it as a defense, and how much?
It's real fun because last year we didn't have many turnovers, so it just shows that we emphasize that as a whole unit, trying to create turnovers within spring ball or fall camp. So it's just really us practicing it every day in practice, trying to get a turnover every day in practice. So that way it comes easier in the game. So I just really love it because I played on a team where we had 3 turnovers in 1 year and we had 6 tonight, I believe. So, it's just really improving every week, improving every game, and just trying to find more ways to create more turnovers to get that ball back to the straight.
I saw the guys, they're struggling to count how many you had on the sideline. JL, appreciate your time, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
JL, early on in this game, it seemed like UTEP was kind of moving the ball up and down the field at will. But after that first quarter, you guys really clamped down, really shut them down. Did you guys make an adjustment, or what changed for you guys there?
We just settled down. First time being in front of fans for a very long time. So little thing, it was way more up tempo than we expected just because the fans were there and it was just a great environment. So we just settled down. We started playing the way that we know how to play football and started making plays and started, doing our assignments the correct way, looking at everything the right way. So it was really taking time for us to settle down.
And you mentioned the fans. I mean, it got pretty loud in here. What was it like hearing that for the first time in almost 2 years?
I loved it. I miss the fans, man. The fans make the game way better. Having the crowd there, as you guys can tell, the false starts got those guys jumping off a couple of times. So they just really have a big impact on this game, and I just love having them there.
Given everything you guys went through in the last year just to get on the field and then losing last week's game, how much did you guys need a performance like this just in terms of confidence and momentum going forward?
We didn't really need it for confidence. I say we just needed to do it to show everybody that we're the team that we say we are. We were, kind of down about that loss because we had it, but we just had to bounce back. Next week, new opponent. So we just came out and played football the way that we know we could play, and that's what happened today.
Thanks, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You mentioned the 3 turnovers last year. How tired were you of us asking about it? Of you guys thinking about it? I mean, all off season you had to think about that, and to have 8 now in 2 games. How much was that sitting with you guys all off season, only having 3?
It was just really a bad taste in our mouth, I'd say, for the DBs, especially because we wanted to create more turnovers, but we weren't doing them. So that's why we emphasized it so much during the offseason, to create turnovers, get the ball back to the offense. That way, whenever it came to the game and we saw the opportunity come, we'll be able to do those things and feel confident enough to do them.
And you guys aren't just getting them, you're also getting return yards. We saw obviously the pick 6 in the first game, but on most of the fumbles and interceptions tonight, you guys are just getting it and going and getting yards, not just being happy just taking the ball. What's the mindset when you guys get those turnovers to try to push?
We want to score. Every time we get a turnover, we want to score. That's what we expect to do, and that's what we want to do. Sometimes we don't get it, sometimes we do, but when we get a turnover, we want to score. So that's the first thing that comes to our mind. Everybody just stops what they're doing and goes out, start blocking. That's just really my mindset right now.
I know you don't know, much about the personnel and stuff, but Oklahoma State next week, first, Big 12 team to come in here in the regular season. It's going to be a sellout and stuff. I mean, what's the excitement level having a team like Oklahoma State coming into the blue next week?
It's going to be really exciting to have a team from the Big 12, especially Oklahoma State, come in here. Great competition. But as of right now, we're just really focused on ourselves, getting ourselves right, learning from this last game, and just moving on, going to scout and just doing things the correct way, the right process. So we're not really thinking about that too much right now.
Right, Riley Wimpy went down with the targeting call, questionable call, obviously, but you're not going to have him for the first half next week. Not having a leader like that, Riley, in the middle, what's that going to do to the defense and the challenge of playing him without not him in the first half?
Of course, it's going to be different without having Riley. It's Riley Wimpy. Everybody knows who he is, but he's a great teammate, so he's going to make sure everybody's ready to go, everybody's locked in, and we have confidence in whoever's going to step up and fulfill his role for that first half. So I'm not really worried about it too much. He's going to be a great teammate, showing us what he sees off the field and such like that. So we're just going to be ready and just next man up, no drop off.
Thanks, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Go, Rachel and Will.
Hey, JL, how are you?
Good, how are you?
My question, just kidding. I couldn't convince Shaq to bite on telling us a little bit about his 2 one-handed catches. If you can see that one, so tell us, why was he so good tonight with those couple of one-handed catches?
See, I don't know how he made a couple of them catches. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, but it's just Shaq. So sometimes Shaq just does what Shaq does. So I don't even have an explanation for that, but it's just Shaq. So yeah, I have no explanation for it. It's just Shaq. Thank you.
JL, how big was Steph Copp's punt return for touchdown?
Well, that was great to see. I was excited to see Steph on that punt return touchdown. I told him he was going to get one today, so I was excited to see that. I was going crazy on the sideline. He got out of there too. It reminded me of a little Avery Williams a little bit. So, I was excited to see the special teams coming together, make a play for the team, make a play for the game. So that was just something that we emphasized this week also, and it came and it happened. So I'm just excited for him.
What did it mean to you guys to get Coach Avalos his first win as a head coach?
Say it again.
What did it mean to you guys to get Coach Avalos his first win as head coach?
Oh, it meant a lot to us, man. We wanted to get him one last week, but we fell a little bit short. So this week we just wanted to get him another one and show him, that we're riding out for him any time of the day. And I love Coach Avalos. He's one of the best coaches I've ever had. So, I just want to do everything in my power to get him as many wins as possible. And this isn't the only one. He's going to have many, many more. So I'm just really excited for him. He's a great coach. He's a great person. And I just love playing for him.
Thanks, JL.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
JL, thanks very much.
All right. Appreciate you. You guys have a great night.
You too. Thanks.
Recording stopped.